It is day 2 of travel headaches for people flying into or out of Denver International Airport.
It's been a nightmare. More than 450 flights have been delayed so far just today. 44% of those are United flights. That's on top of the nearly 700 flights delayed yesterday.
Denver 7's Brian Wang is live at DIA. Brian, you've been out there all day. What are travelers needing to know now?
Yeah, well, travel experts certainly want them to know that if they are traveling out of DIA, they better pack their patience with them, considering all the cancellations and delays we've been seeing here so far, on top of what we're expecting to see here on Friday, the busiest travel day of the entire year. So possibly much more frustration to go around.
They can't get any seats. You won't get seats until 24 hours before the flight.
It's been a rough few days at DIA for Andrew Ord and his wife Peggy.
This is our worst experience.
Their United flight scheduled for Monday night was rescheduled 5 times before eventually being canceled. Their rebooking for Tuesday also canceled.
We tried to get hotels within a 10-mile radius that's got a shuttle bus. Nothing's available. So we actually slept in the airport.
They're among the thousands of passengers that were stranded at DIA amid poor weather in the east and alleged issues with the FAA. The majority of those who are stuck are United passengers.
I slept on the floor. My wife found a seat, half seat.
Apparently, not everyone got those cots United was handing out to stranded passengers.
We had read on the internet there was cots available, but no one could tell what, where, why, or how.
Eventually, they found a cot no longer being used Tuesday morning.
I saw it just lying at the side of the wall and said, okay, nobody using it, so I'm taking it.
Was it comfortable?
No. No, but the best we can have.
Unfortunately,
it is the perfect storm.
Travel experts like Skylar McKinley say the situation may get even worse for both stranded passengers and those planning to travel ahead of July 4th.
So as folks are getting pushed off their flights because of delays or cancellations, they're rebooking, which is draining the very, very tight inventory that was already out there. That's why folks are seeing high ticket prices, low availability, and really have to be flexible to move about however they can.
That flexibility may come with a few more hours of travel.
The more flexibility you're able to bake in, the better. Consider wacky detours. If you need to get to O'Hare, and the only way to do that is by way of Seattle, take the flight because there's not going to be a lot else available to you.
For the Ords, getting back home to Virginia Beach is still up in the air, figuratively speaking. I hope you guys beat those crowds, but
I don't know if we can. I've never seen such chaos and mismanagement in my life. This is abysmal.
Some strong words there, and that frustration was apparent with a lot of customers, a lot of passengers, United passengers specifically, that we spoke to. And according to DIA, they're expecting more than 550,000 folks to pass through TSA checkpoints here during the holiday weekend. That is a 12% increase compared to this time last year. And we've also been seeing a lot of folks leaving Denver early for the holidays. Take a look at the TSA standard screening line right now. It's been about a 30-minute wait since 3 p.m. till right now, and we've been seeing those lines wrap around the baggage claim areas as well. Every one of them have one thing in common. All those passengers, one thing in common: they want to get to their destination, hopefully on time, guys.
Looks very, very busy there.
Busy,
Thank you,
yes.
Brian.
Wow. And Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg says he has also experienced travel problems. This was during a speech in South Carolina today. He says his flight was delayed and canceled because of severe weather.
What I will say is that overall we've seen the system perform much better than it did a year ago. And I think that reflects the work we've done. I think it reflects the airline stepping up. I want to give them credit where credit is due. But clearly there's a long way to go.
And Buttigieg says compared to last year, airlines have more staffing and passengers have more rights. And going deeper now, we looked into your rights as an airline passenger.
So let's start with canceled flights. According to the Department of Transportation, a customer is entitled to a refund if the airline canceled a flight, regardless of the reason.
For flight delays, check your airline's policies. You might be entitled to some type of compensation. They may offer meal vouchers or free hotel accommodations for overnight delays, but it is not a requirement. And airlines are required to compensate passengers if their bags are damaged, delayed, or lost. You can visit flightrights.gov to get more information.
Secretary Buttigieg warned we could see more delays at airports starting Saturday. It's because airlines have until July 1st to upgrade equipment. The updates are to avoid potential interference from 5G wireless signals. Aircrafts that haven't gone through the necessary equipment changes won't be cleared to land in certain weather conditions. Well, you can find more coverage of the travel headaches at DIA right now on Denver7.com.